It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Kansas City. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They go play action. Here's Hurts. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. So it'll be 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll go. Hurts. He rolls to his right. Pass complete to Goddard. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. 1st down, a run with Barkley. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense in the hurry up here. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. All in left side. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. He has room past the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And he runs out of bounds a yard or 2 behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
12 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Looking quickly here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on
They send a tight end in motion.
at the Chiefs' 36-yard
They go play fake with Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Hurts now on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
25 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs First down.
Throwing is Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Xavier Worthy.
Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And it's going to be second down. Throwing again, Mahomes. It's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field where you can depend on.
Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing fourth down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Another throw for Mahomes. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for Eagles. First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
First down throwing for Hurts. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it sets up second down. Hurts yet again. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Hurts throwing again. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. On 4th down, Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Eagles.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This from 48 on the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And this stays a one-score, 8-point game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Remigio with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he has this down to the 34. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes now. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 15-yard line.
Yellow!
Off play action, it's Mahomes. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 4th.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4th down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. They'll run it with Pacheco. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast. Barkley again here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. He's back to throw. Buying some time right. And he's caught. He's got Brown. He's at the 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Broncos
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And he will score. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Will Lutz to kick
So now
off
after
for
the
Broncos.
touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs make over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yellow. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 34, here's second and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down. Yellow. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And his offense is going to be off. Yellow. Yellow. Fire down these two. Yellow. There's a wire, right? Yellow. What? Yellow. 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 Right side. Yellow, yellow. 180. Right side. Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 180. Right side. Wait. That's a 180. Side. Wait. Right side. Yellow. That's a right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Right. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Right side. Wait. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Right side.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
That's a lot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him on the slant. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, Alpha, come on.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
What? Man!
This is Henry on second. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. It didn't need Broncos. A gain of 5, third down coming up.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Oh, and they're going to have a fullback try and power for it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side.
Hey! Sit up! 180! 180! Reach up!
From the gun, Jackson. Drop this one down for Henry. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
This is cut downfield by Rice. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First red zone opportunity now for the Chiefs. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 9-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow, yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in the rhythm, right? Yeah. Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and to finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, here's Lamar. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. First down from the 42.
First down, Ravens.
Play action. Here's Jackson. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. He was looking for Mark Andrews. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
No, we changed it. You are X.
Back to throw it. Andrews has it, working downfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Out of bounds at
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Right on these two. Right on these two.
Right back to Pacheco. He's got room to roam. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha, come on. 13. Hey.
Throwing again is Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Jackson now on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
No. 13. Yeah. Go.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Fight on these two. Let's go, Louie!
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through the end. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow, yellow.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
Setting him on the dive. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the red zone on first. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Jackson trying again on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Looking quickly here. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. So first down from the 41. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jackson's going to throw again. Finds him on the crossing route. Gets it to the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within one score in the fourth. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Working quickly here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run now with Pacheco. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Fits it through the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. It's Pacheco again. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. On trying things up the gut. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?